Okay, let's go ahead and finish plotting our table here. Bring that on back over, and we'll get to setting up our paper space. So let's go to our first page, F1. All right, and then what we're going to do is we are going to find our first view, the Axio view. We're going to go ahead and then adjust our scale to something that looks nice on the page. Really, that's completely up to you. There's no actual rules when it comes to the Axio view scale. So I'm going to probably go with this 1 inch equals a foot here on my side because it looks like it's going to give me ample room to fit other views on this page. So with that being said, let's go ahead and follow through with our standard, which is setting the corner of the view up with the corner of the view title, raising that up 1.5 inches like this, and then switching our view title to read axonometric view at elliptical table like that. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to adjust our viewport border so that it fits on the page a little nicer. And then I'm going to raise this up to the top so that way it's sitting snugly to the top up here. All right, next we're going to put in the plan view. Plan view should be, zoom out a little bit. There it is right there. Let's see what we can do here. So if I do it 1 inch equals a foot, really that's not too bad. We might be able to fit the majority of our views on this page, and maybe the section views will fit on the second page, but we'll see. So again, lower that so it's in line with your view title, then raise it up 1.5 inches like that. Adjust your viewport borders, bada bing, bada boom. Moving on. Oh, hold on. Since I'm doing the view titles right now at the same time as my drawing, I'm just going to make sure I update these as I go through. We'll come back to the arc references here shortly because I want to make sure that those are also labeled too. So, all right, moving on down. Next view, this will be view 3, which will be one of our elevation views. I'll probably just start in the row that we have on here. That'll work. Okay, let's go ahead and maneuver this around to where it needs to go, like that. All right, and then I'm going to move this viewport around just like this. Oh, and then again, to be consistent with what we're doing here today, I'm going to change this out to read the right number and the right view type. There we go. All right, next up, let's get to our next elevation view. It'll be this guy here. There we go. And let's keep on moving. Oh, hold on. One sec. View 4. There we go. All right, now let's keep on moving. Move that down to there. And change our view number to there. Go view 6 for the next one, and we'll go find view 6. There it is right there. Boom. Cool. So we have successfully gotten all of our elevation views on page 1, which is great. I'm going to probably just move to page 2 next and start setting that up. And what I'll probably do is actually just go ahead and make sure all of my section views can fit on that page. Oh, sweet. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the heart reaction. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to let him know that I'm going to look at that in a second. All right. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get back to it. So just like we've been doing, let's make sure every single viewport has a lock on it. We do not want to end up changing the scale at this point on accident. We're going to lock all these together. Boom. Cool. Now let's go ahead and move on to page 2. It'll be F1.1. Oh, hello, not delete. I just made that page. All right, rename F1.1. All right, and then like we always do, limit it down to just one viewport, and then we're gonna restart the grid here. So let's go find our view for the first section view, which should be this guy here. And section views should always be labeled at least a minimum of 1.5 inches equals a foot. So please be sure that we are doing that here. It's also noted at the bottom of the view here, and you'll see that down here at the bottom. So if you want to check that, you can. All right. Oh, and this should be view number 1 here, actually. So let's fix that. There we go. All right. So I'm going to make a copy of that, and we'll move on to the second section view, which is the short side of our island. There we go. All right, perfect. Hey. Oh yeah, go for it. You can take that back. All right. Hey, Jim. All right. So, oh, here. No, it's all good. Here, I'm going to stop